Okay, guys. Well, we got something to see here. Hang on. Expand this. Okay, so is that playing? Yeah. Yeah, so this is somebody out in the audience with a phone. Yeah. Up on. Getting Mike on here, Big Mike Cox in a second. This is on Muscle Discord's YouTube. Geez, that's hard to see. Wow, that is hard to see. That looks like, let's see, they're doing the individuals. So who are we looking at there? It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, this is Muscle Discord. He's got somebody in the audience that he's getting their stream, and it's Milos Karp 87 is streaming. Really not sure who we're looking at right now. He's giving the guy instructions, telling him to zoom in. Who's that look like, guys? Can you tell? Not really sure who that is. Is that... Let's see. Is that Eddie Bracamontes? That's the first guy? Okay, yeah. So this is Eddie Bracamontes. This is the first competitor. We have 23 competitors. Eddie is a local guy from San Diego. He's done this show many times before. I want to say like 4 or 5 times. He's been top 5 before. Big dude. He's like 6 foot, 6'1", 260 to 270 up on stage. So they're doing the individuals. So if this is correct, yeah, Tim. Well, the names are right behind them on the screen. Team Budesheim from Germany. Tim was in the show last week in New York. Yeah, I just noticed that, Ryan. Tim looked really good in New York. I wish this was a better. Big Mike Cox joining us, everybody. What's up, Mike?
Ron, what's going on, bro?
We got somebody in the audience with an iPhone 3.
That's great.
You know, we're at the point where we're so spoiled with Gilco footage and all that. This isn't bad. This is somebody named Milos Karp.
It's not bad at all. And this is actually, I'm watching it on your phone. So it's actually rather clear. But listen, dude, we used to have to wait 3 months to get the results of a show. So, something's better than nothing. But
yeah, I mean, I thought they were going to, because they streamed the Arnold South America for free the whole weekend on their YouTube channel back in, what was that, April. And they usually put this on their Instagram. I had seen a couple posts from competitors saying it was going to be on their Instagram live, but I saw nothing. Hey, what's up, fellas? Kevin Clemens.
But you know what, though, dude? You would seriously think, though, man, that you'd want as many eyes on your show as possible, right? So you want to make it.
Tonio's up. Tonio. Yeah, so just real quick, man, I put in the graphic, I only put 2 guys. I put Tonio and Beef Stu because I see it coming down to those 2 based on the 23-man lineup and who did what in New York. And I think you said, I agree, Beef Stu could have had him last week. I would not have been upset at all.
No, I don't think it was the best Tonio we've seen. He set the standard pretty high with previous shows with this condition. So we expect a lot more of him, but the Stu he's no slouch, bro. When you start looking at his physique, pose by pose, next to Tonio, he can compare very well and even took some shots. So it'd be curious to see how they go at this show. But whoever doesn't win this show, obviously, maybe that's going on in Toronto. But that's, again, it's a pretty stacked show coming up too.
Yeah, I mean, Tonio barely their stream failed. Tonio barely missed the win in South America and Brazil. He screwed himself over by waiting too long to do Detroit. But you know what? Martin beat him in New York. Why? Who's to say Martin wouldn't have beat him at Detroit if he had showed up there too?
You never know. And it's, again, we can't say, but with his physique, man, he's so balanced. It would have been an interesting battle with him and Martin again a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
But like I said, you can't fault Martin. He did the work. He competed, and he got the qualification and the cash. But you don't want some of these opportunities, man. It's going to be a backlog later this year at the end of the season for like shows.
Right. Well, it looks like he's lost. So I'm stealing Muscle Discord's stream, and he's stealing this guy's stream, and now this guy seems to be out. I mean, this is it is a little embarrassing that we're having a scrounge and scrape for little clips of a major show, an Olympia qualifying show.
I know, right?
Yeah, Christian. This is the guy that said it was going to be on their Instagram. Kystian Wolski. I don't know Milos. I'm assuming he's Serbian or Yugoslavian or Czech. There is no Yugoslavia anymore. Yeah, man. Wow. So I guess while we're doing that, I'll bring up when I do this, Mike, your mic might go out. So look and see if your microphone goes out while I'm going to just put up a couple clips of last weekend. I want to put Stu in it. So you might be muted. So watch the little thing in the corner as I put up. So this was Stu. Yeah, you're not muted. Yeah, so this was Stu last weekend. Dude, he brought a great package, full, conditioned. He's not as pretty as Tonio, but that's what are you gonna do about that? But the kid, look at that side chest. Wow.
And the ham drop is phenomenal. And he nails his condition every single time. And he's better every year. He's not missing nothing around. Maybe the back could be a little bit bigger, chest could be a bit thicker, but overall, that's a very overall complete physique.
Yeah. I mean, Tonio needs more chest too. The only thing he's really got him on is the back, and that's just a freakish body part for Tonio. But Stu's got a pretty good back himself. It's not going to come down. I don't think it's going to come down to a back. I think it's going to come down to condition. And if he's in much better condition today, that's what
he's a condition guy, but it's just like I said, comes out to condition and just which the judges prefer. It's a crapshoot nowadays, bro, because any one of these guys can win a show. We're at that point where there's no dominant guy competing 4 or 5 times a year now. That's a good physique right there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great. I mean, his front lat's pretty.
That's a pretty physique, bro.
Some people got mad that we use his name and Dexter Jackson's name in the same sentence sometimes, but yeah, obviously
look at the back double though.
There's only one Dexter. We know this, guys. We know that he's not Dexter, okay? But he's Dexter-esque, Dexter-ish.
Those full round delts, bro, that bicep peak in the back double, the lats. That's very Dexter-ish.
A little more chest, maybe a little more biceps, and he's right there.
And too, Ron, it's hard to make major improvement because these guys have to compete so often.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys don't have the luxury of placing that top 3 or top 5 now, and sitting out the entire year. Getting bigger for the show. So they got to make those improvements on the fly, and he gets better every year too.
Right. I mean, Tonio was a 212 just a couple of years ago. I don't know he's probably like around 225 now. Similar to Hadi. I don't think Hadi got a whole lot heavier from his 212 and didn't need to. Most of these guys don't. It's like Flex Lewis. What weight would he have been a top Olympia guy at? I don't think he would have needed to be more than 225.
It's an illusion. It's all about the illusion. When you see these guys in person, you're like, okay, well, they don't look that big, but on stage, they look humongous. So even like 3 or 4 pounds on some of these guys, even on Hadi, Antonio is going to be that's a nice size change of muscle. So it's all about creating that illusion. That's why these guys can beat bigger dudes at the Olympian in these shows.
Yeah, man, this is rough. I applaud. Let's see if anyone in the comments. Sometimes they have suggestions for me. Get it right. Let's come on the powers. Christian's from Poland. Yeah, Wolski. I would assume with anything with ski at the end is from Poland.
And Nguyen.
So
yeah, I was looking forward to seeing Nguyen too. I'm a big fan of his physique. Maybe hopefully one day he can nail it, but he's got always just had a good look to his physique.
He's come close. Merge. Has anybody got anybody on the chat see the stream anywhere? Anyone in the audience with a phone streaming on Instagram that I can steal? I probably shouldn't use the word steal too prominently.
Borrow, use.
What would you do with Mike if you were Stu's manager, Beef Stu? Would you tell him to keep that hair or shave his head?
It's at this point, Ron. It's his thing, right? That's what we're kind of getting to know, kind of like Joseph Wilcox's beard. But it doesn't take away from his physique, right? Too much. Like you see it, but he's got such a good physique that it's not like distracting. And as older gentlemen, I love the hair. I would braid it. I would get a perm. I would do all kinds of stuff with that, bro. But it doesn't really take away too much. Some guy, I'm trying to think, Ron, even when Robbie Robinson's afro didn't take away too much from his physique.
I don't know. Does it make because there were some guys that have had small heads, Paul Dillette had a pretty small head for his body. And it made everything. He was a giant anyway. I think it just exaggerated, made him look more cartoonish. And that's what I was thinking when we're talking about Stu and the big hair was the only guy I can remember was Robbie when he used to have the full afro, the really big one.
Right.
It looked pretty cool because it was like a real 70s, and he had the sideburns. It was like total 70s.
It was picked perfectly.
Yeah.
But Stu would look different. If he cut his hair now, it would look totally different. Right? It would be like a totally and I think too, we'd be so shocked, like, holy shit, and maybe not look at his body.
Yeah.
Because he's getting to be.
When he won the USA, what was it, 3 summers ago? He had his head was shaved almost like a crew cut, pretty close, bald. And he was not memorable. And it's silly that you would have to say someone needs like a really wacky hairstyle to remember them. But at my age, to remember things to stick in memory, I need clues, I need help.
It's a challenge sometimes.
So I'm looking at their Instagram too. Yeah, muscle contest. Come on, dudes. If anybody knows where it's where there's a stream going, anybody sitting in that audience, I can't believe that kid was that guy Milos is the only one in the audience that was.
You would think like it would be all over.
I wonder if they told him to stop.
Oh, maybe. But for what though? Because I'm gonna sell the footage after. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sulios. AJ? If AJ doesn't have it, nobody's got it. No. But AJ's off in Norway. Yeah, he's looking at like usual suspects. I was looking at like Bodybuilders Without Borders to see if they had. He's doing the same thing I was going to do. He's just looking up.
That's hilarious.
I probably should just do the same thing, so just keep stealing his. Psycho Fitness. Does he have anybody there? No, he's doing the same exact shit I'm doing.
And it's a big show too, man.
Yeah,
there's a lot of guys there. There's a lot of guys in this show.
That's why I'm a little. There's no stream. They're posting reels. Yeah. If they tell you to stop recording, tell them that fuck off. Says Paul. Paul's got a really cool Instagram channel. I'm sure he's got a YouTube channel too. Talks about PEDs and all that stuff.
There's Brett.
Brett's not in the show. He's walking around.
Right? Oh no, who's that? Swanson.
Dude, you know who looked the biggest? Oh, Brent. The biggest.
Brent, I'm sorry.
The biggest non-competitor, guy who was competing last week in New York was Hunter. Hunter freaking blew up. He looks like he looked every bit of like 290 or something.
That's what they said, man.
And without a fat face.
And that's what's crazy. And when he guest posted, he wasn't fat. Like his glutes weren't like chubby. It's insane. But it's funny. He's big, but people are paying so much attention to like Andrew and Derek at the Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But Hunter's he's gonna show up probably kind of crazy. And he looked in Tampa last year where I was drinking the Kool-Aid. I was drinking that Kool-Aid after I saw him, bro. He was super impressive.
Yeah, I mean it's sometimes people. I'm gonna go to Psycho's Instagram. What the heck? Psycho Fitness. So, because he's just stealing the same shit I was gonna steal.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
It's kind of sad that we have to go this route, man. But
I know.
Present. Stop screen, and now how red I look. Too much sun yesterday.
There's no enjoy it because you're gonna be cold in like 90 days, bro.
Oh yeah, we have our summers are pathetically short.
I don't.
This is Chris Lewis, Psycho Fitness's Instagram. He had some. I thought he had some backstage shit. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. This is just a reel. This is a warm up area. It looks like. Yeah, look at the plastic on the floor. So we don't fuck up the rug.
The tennis shit everywhere.
That's why Dream Team was outlawed, guys. It was destroying.
Was brutal.
It was destroying venues, literally. Muscle Contest International is probably streaming. They weren't. Last I looked. Where's Chris Griffin? Seems like a bad business move not doing a live stream these days. Yeah, I mean, something where you can see the guys. Something. It doesn't have to be a pay-per-view. It doesn't have to be like fancy or anything. But you're telling me there's no way to watch this show? Let me look at Muscle Contest Instagram before I go there. Yeah, Muscle Contest has a ton of ton of Instagram stories, but not one that is. It's not live. You shave your body. So now I'm just answering questions. Paul, I do shave my body. If so, how and why? With a razor. I don't like waxing. Yeah, shave because I tried the waxing a couple of times on my back. Screw that. You got to do it like. Did you ever?
I nared one time. No, I got nared my nipple one time. Ooh. Oh, it was. I did not know. It was the worst.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Nair is the lotion where it just comes.
Yeah.
Kills the hair.
Yeah, I did everything, but you're not supposed to do your nipples.
Oh really? Oh, because the burn.
Yeah,
burn them off.
Oh, it burned. It felt like a lighter was being placed on the nipples. It was awful.
Same question for Big Mike Cox. Do you shave your body? Why?
No, not anymore. Because first of all, I've never been a very hairy person to begin with, and I'm lazy. I shave my head like once every 2 weeks, and my face when I start picking at it, make a patch. Shaving was a pain in the ass, man. I hated shaving. That's the one thing I hated doing was shaving before show.
Oh, Muscle Contest has a new reel. Okay. That's pinned. That's pinned. That's not new. Nah, that's not.
They're taking all the rights, man.
What's their new reel? I'm going to go to their stories. So, the fact that they were showing all the competitors and stuff led me to believe. See, I didn't want to see if they had stuff of the stage. How hard would it be to just pop someone over there again? Because this was yesterday.
Damn.
Stage was set up last night. They were doing interviews, doing all this stuff. Wouldn't that lead you to believe they were doing a stream?
Yes. Look at all this.
Yeah, I think there's
wow.
Nope. Seung Chul, what's his name? Seung Chul, the guy from Korea is really good when he gets his condition on. Seung Chul Lee, he's a big dude. He's actually about 6 foot. I've stood next to him.
Really? Oh yeah, I remember that guy. He's got great shape to him, doesn't he?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're back on Muscle Discord's got someone on the audience back up, so I'm going to go back to that. I'm stealing all your footage, guys. Haha. Sorry. Everyone's stealing from everyone now, anyway. Basically. What are you gonna do?
It's funny, I'm not gonna say his name, but
there's on right there.
Oh,
there's on.
Okay.
Oh, he's in great shape, actually.
There we go.
If somebody looks good on an iPhone from 10th row zoomed in, you know that.
Yes. In good condition.
You know what Jose said is he's not Korean, so it doesn't. I'm not lumping all Asian bodybuilders into one group, but because I was noticing him that I've always noted that the leg development on the Koreans, especially China, Korea, you're never going to see a competitor from those places with weak legs ever.
No, and the teardrop is just crazy, isn't it?
Usually, they all have calves. On these
those long, nice long calves too.
On needs more chest. I could tell you that right now.
But he's got to be pushing close to 40, if not over 40, right? He's been
despite that beautiful head of hair, it leads me to believe he's younger, but I think he's actually in his 40s by now.
That's a great head of hair, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Damn.
So this is
a good show for him.
I don't know the gentleman from Muscle Discord, but we're stealing your stream, dude. But you're stealing from Milos Karp. Maybe I should just go to Milos Karp. Milos Z Karp _. Then I won't be stealing his. I'll be stealing directly from Milos.
Holy shit! Who's this?
Is that Emir Omeragic, the young guy?
Wow.
Yeah, he's good. He looks
fuller than a couple weeks ago, right? A lot fuller.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah.
Milos.
That's condition, man.
Where is this guy's? Milos. I'm trying to find this guy's. Oh, it's MILSZ. Milos Z Carp 87.
Holy shit.
Carp.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Live. Oh shit. How do I turn that off? Oh geez.
What happened?
You can't hear all that?
Uh-uh.
Turn this freaking volume off. That's what I need to do. Ooh, that was loud. Yeah. I got the wrong guy. Yeah, I was on the same stream as this guy, but I couldn't get the volume off.
I couldn't hear anything though. I just all heard with you.
Oh, that's super loud. Well, in that case, I'm going to stick with what I got then. I'm going to stick with his footage of it. Muscle Discord's thievery of the same guy, because he's got his volume off and mine isn't. So this is Joseph, where we're way down. That's not Joseph Creighton. I know that. Jose, who are we looking at? Huh. Can you read that? I can't read that. Most of that coverage can't be. We're going to pitch for the mags. Dude, I miss doing contest coverage for the magazines, because even though you had to wait forever, but guys like McGuff, Julian Schmidt, they used to write these reports that were like novels. Like I remember
it was
one,
like 10 pages, man, like of coverage.
Julian Schmidt did an Arnold story one time, and the first page was just talking about like the Ohio River and all the monuments. I was like, wow, he's really setting this up. Built to laugh. Yeah, this isn't my footage. This is I'm not there. I'm in Boston. This is footage from somebody over there in Anaheim, California. I'm guessing Milos Carp 87. And he's being streamed live from Muscle Discord, and I'm stealing Muscle Discord stream, and everybody's stealing from everybody.
It's one big family, bro. It's one big happy family.
All right, so this I do know. That's Sam Pearce from Australia. I haven't seen in a while. Looks a little light in the mass department compared to some of the other guys we're going to be seeing. Yeah. I mean, when we say that, it's all relative, guys. Great condition, from what I can tell. If somebody looks condition is really notable on this quality, you know they're shredded.
Yep. If you're ripped in bad light, you're in good shape.
100%. Yeah. All right, so they're actually way down. There's only a few more guys for the individuals.
It's good to see some like the open guys coming in condition now. I think there's a period where like the fullness was being pushed almost too much, and now we've seen a lot of guys bring that condition back.
I'd say it was about 2 years ago. We started seeing the shift back to condition, but it was a good 5, 6, 7 years where guys were coming in just big and full, and sometimes winning with that look. The condition was, what we would consider 4 weeks out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's phases, man. It just goes through phases, bro. Like it's just up and down, like trends. You know what I mean?
Paul is asking, does Big Mike Cox cover female bodybuilding or no?
I can discuss it. Cover no.
Does he cover it? I'd say female bodybuilding channel. Is that AJ's?
That's AJ's. Yeah, I do comment on AJ's stuff quite a bit. He gets a lot. AJ goes into very good detail, way more detail than I would. You know what I mean? I just know kind of the top girls.
So if you want to follow female bodybuilding, there's Milan Shadek from Czech Republic up there. He's talking to Giles. He had taken third at New York Pro like 5, 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He had just come up from 212, I think, the year before. And I was like, wow, wait till this guy fills out. And I'm still waiting for him to fill out a little bit more than this. This looks exactly the way he looked back then. That back needs to be thicker. He's got great shape, structure, great legs. It's just he needs to fill out a little bit more.
Yeah, and he's getting up there as well too. He's been competing for a little bit as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's you're 50, I'm 54, but we're looking at some of these guys, and some of them are starting to hit the 40 mark now, which for most guys that's toward the end of your career. Not everyone's a deck. No, there's only one deck show. Let's make that clear.
It's still amazing. Listen, he still looks good. The shape, everything's there. The old Milan is there. It's just there just needs to be more of it, right?
Yeah.
It's just hard to you're not gonna put 10, 15 pounds on in a year or two. It's just not, the body just can't do that at some point.
And I wonder if is that as big as he's capable of getting. I don't. This is Ray Short from LaPorte, Texas. I don't think everyone's capable of getting enormous. So maybe that's Milan's cap. That's as big as he's ever going to get. And maybe he'll never be big enough to push for a win at the open level.
Right.
But he made it pretty far. He made He's done top 5 in a bunch of open shows. I know that.
And that's a hell of an accomplishment, man. You know what I mean? That's some good shit.
Yeah. Al Beckles, that's another anomaly. He competed till around 60. He won. I think he's the oldest guy to ever win an open show. I think he won. I want to say Niagara, like 93 or 94.
91 Niagara Falls.
I think he was 59 or 60.
Yeah.
He was up there.
Yeah, he looked awesome too.
AJ Sims, the Cement Factory. What's up, AJ? AJ, do you know anywhere streaming this better? Does anybody know any better stream than this? I'll be willing. I'll go there in a heartbeat if you guys said Berto Fox competed. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Berto Fox ended up killing somebody. He actually killed 2 people. He killed his fiance who had broken up with him. He was like 45 and she was 20 years old. And her mother. They had a little, like a dress shop in St. Kitts, a little island in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Berto went in there with a .38 revolver. Blah, 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 blah. He just got out of prison 2 years ago.
Yes. Back in the UK, I think.
Yeah, so he's laying low. No stream, I don't believe, unfortunately. AJ, isn't that ridiculous? AJ Sims can save us. If AJ doesn't know about a stream, guys, there is no stream. Here's Beef Stu. Beef Stu, Stuart Sutherland. Best nickname in bodybuilding, best hair in bodybuilding.
Oh, by far.
Yeah. He was sentenced to death. Well, he clearly, I think he got a pardon from the governor. From the governor or mayor or president of St. Kitts, whatever it is they have for a leader. Yeah, Stu looks great.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain they're going to put him next to Tonio in a few minutes. Yeah.
That's such great shape, though, man.
It's,
what do you think about the vacuum, bro? Do you think the vacuum works for him?
Yeah, because it shows he can pull one.
Yeah.
I mean, most of these guys, I think we're getting back to an era where even a lot of the open guys can hit vacuums, but there was a period of time when there was not one open guy that could hit a vacuum.
Arnold's like, hit a vacuum, Kai.
Yeah, that's right. Put a gun to his head. They couldn't do it. But, when I see this is where we're going way off topic, but when I see the classic guys in judging and they call out abdominal and thigh, and some of them just hit a vacuum and hold the vacuum, I'm scratching my head like, shouldn't you have to show your abdominal development in that pose?
Thank you. Preach, Ron.
It's an ab and thigh. I mean, I could pull a vacuum and then
a vacuum and thigh.
Then I could suck it in because that's one reason I could never compete again. Now, if I crunch down on my abs, my obliques pop out like 3 feet on each side. It's horrific. So who's that? So this is Brent Swanson from Illinois. Oh, look, he went for the Oompa Loompa look with the blonde eyebrows and the blonde hair. I know the Oompa Loompas had like red hair, right? But it's a similar thing. I don't know if I would have done the eyebrows. I think I would have left the eyebrows black. Next up,
that's awesome.
So next up was Kystian Wolski from Poland. This is one
big
of the favorites.
Dude, man.
If he sharpens up, oh no! Now we got to watch a commercial for. It's not Sunny Andrews' sister, is it? Or is it? I think it is.
Oh God, I'm not gonna say a word.
But isn't that her sister? What's her sister's name?
No, I don't think so. What is her sister?
Marissa.
Marissa.
Yeah, I think that's her. I don't know.
Look at this.
That's not Liv Roth. That's not Hunter's wife. They do have a similar look.
I love all the looks like that. That's just crazy to me.
Oh, that's me. I can skip the ad, dumbass. I'm an idiot. Okay. I could have done that all along.
It is her, Marissa.
Okay, so Kystian Wolski, he was 5th in New York in a truly stacked lineup, a great lineup. So he's going to be up there. He's going to be called out in a couple minutes with Stu and Tonio. No doubt in my mind he's a first call-out guy. Held his condition. I can't say if he's any fuller or not. It's hard to say. But at least we're seeing something.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, right?
Barbarossa squatting now. Paul Bartlett used the R word. You can't use that word. Ron, you don't have to. YouTube Premium. Just skip ad. I'm not going to pay to skip ad when I can just hit skip ad. I pay for like 10 streaming services already.
We do have premium YouTube on the big TV, though. I will say that for cardio.
Why not? Oh.
That's it?
Giles is saying. I'm going to invite Giles on here.
Oh, perfect.
What the heck? Invite. Copy. Gonna Talk amongst yourselves.
Gentlemen. Stream with the cutoff again when Asian Kai comes back.
Did it?
No. What's left, Mike? Yep, that's him, my uncle. Oh shit. Towards sometime ran away show, super great and one win. Yeah, it's just hard to see. It's hard to see everybody zigzag Rambo. That's the best name. I love these fucking names. These are just so great. But listen, except we just gotta be thankful for what we got. I'm not sure who this guy is. He's a little
that's
guy.
In Seung Yu from South Korea.
All right, In Seung Yu. All right, well, welcome, In Seung Yu.
Just
as normal. Oh, Andy, son of a bitch.
What happened?
It says cutting off with Asian dudes. Somebody said that. They said that earlier.
You predicted. You called that one.
Oh my God, that's so wrong.
Oh man.
We're in a lightweight class now. No, Dave Thomas. He's a
no. There is no.
bodybuilder.
This is all they have is open men at this show. So there's one pro division. Then this is held with a big amateur show,
which is rare nowadays, man. That you don't see. You just see open men. Like this show, I think this in Orlando.
Right. Oh, dude, they better hurry up and get that stream going again.
Oh, shit. Because the comparisons are coming up.
Exactly. We're going to miss the first call out. There's Giles.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Giles.
Hola.
So there's no stream of the show.
Oh, shit. Not even on YouTube.
No, they've been consistent with having their shows on YouTube, Muscle Contest. Did you get a haircut, Giles?
Sorry?
Did you get a haircut?
Yeah, very short.
Looks nice.
Very nice.
Looks fresh.
Nice.
Yeah. So nothing on their YouTube, nothing on their Instagram. This is somebody in the audience that they've been taking his stream. Kystian Wolski, not Wolski. Another.
I saw. Did you see the Instagram? I saw who did. I just saw literally the first where they bring them out in groups of 5, and I saw like most of the guys.
Whose Instagram was it?
Oh shit! I'll find it now.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Muscle Contest Instagram.
Oh, Muscle Contest. Okay,
Yeah, go to there. They just literally put up the first. I saw the first 10. I saw links.
Nice.
Tonio looks good. I didn't see Beef Stu in there. Dorian Haywood looked good. Joseph Kerr-Veton.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
I'm on Muscle Contest right now on their Instagram. Or is they put it on is it Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram.
It was in their stories?
No, it was on the main page. I just literally.
Oh, geez. What's that?
And who is the best bodybuilder? That's another one.
Oh.
Pablo Leopos, the Spanish guy. Hang on, let me find it for you.
Who is the best bodybuilder?
Muscle Contest.
Live streaming
Muscle Contest Islands.
Yeah, Muscle Contest. On the link.
Yeah, Muscle Contest. Go to the 4th post down.
Hang on. Muscle Contest.
So if you go to the fourth post down, there's one there. You can see the first Eddie Bracamontes.
Yeah. Well, they're fully clothed.
No.
No.
Literally look there. You can see it now.
Let me refresh. I can't see it.
Bloody technology.
The guy has nothing more.
Send it on the link. Can you send me the link on WhatsApp?
Yep.
Mickey Mouse Classic.
Well, it is in Anaheim.
Well,
Anaheim. It's actually very appropriate.
There you go, mate.
Okay.
Jesus. Oh, there you go. That it?
No, different one.
No.
Okay, let me try to present that.
Oh, this must be the first call-outs then. Tonio.
Present. Share screen. Oh, I can't do that one. Coverage of the IPP. Is it up now?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's small. That is small on the screen. Goodness gracious.
Maximize it, or?
I'm going to make it. It's the other guy's got it up. I'm going to just make it go to his again.
Yeah.
Present.
Nick said that Rider for Life is the better stream.
Which one?
Rider for Life.
Let's see.
Live stream should be like like mandatory now for all pro league promoters.
Dude, for every show, right?
Uh,
Like it's 2024.
do
I'm
you
gonna look.
remember
I'm
the
gonna,
UK when they had Andrew Jacked a couple of years ago? Didn't even have a live stream, and it was one of the like most hotly anticipated shows of the year. The interest in it was huge.
Dude, Tag is on ESPN as Tag. Tag, like we played as kids, was on ESPN.
What's that?
You know when you're a kid, like you play tag, like you go tag somebody.
Oh,
They were playing adults, and that's on ESPN, Giles. And we're looking for a live stream, bro.
Wow, it's just basic stuff in it now.
Oh man. Maybe one day. Maybe we'll live long enough to see it.
yeah, you turn the volume off, though. Oh boy,
What was that? Pablo Lopez in the first call out.
you guys still hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Turn my own volume off.
Oh,
Yes, Tonio's in the center. Raymond.
Tonio. That's that Pablo Lopez to the right of him, the Spanish guy. He's really good. I saw him compete in Spain in the in one of Milo's shows a couple of years ago, and I think he was like 5th or 6th. And I thought this guy's got real potential. It's nice to see him do an American show as well.
Rider for Life. I can't turn the volume off on Rider for Life though, Ronnie Camacho. Shouldn't there be like a volume thing on the screen?
On the bottom right, yeah.
Oh man.
Eddie Bracamontes.
Lord.
Is that
Eddie Lee
Rider for Life.
Lee Seung Chul on the left, the guy who's 12th at the 2020 Olympia or 21 Olympia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
If he ever gets in shape, Giles, that dude's gonna be dangerous. His shape is phenomenal.
And he's big guy,
good frame.
He's working with Milos. I know. Because I was speaking to Milos, and Milos said he was going out to see him. I'm sure it was like 2 weeks or 2 months or something in Vegas to go train with Milos every day.
Good.
Really kick his ass and get him in condition.
Oh yeah, that'll be a sight to see, man. If he brings all in condition.
Huge delts, got like Kevin Navrone delts, isn't it?
Oh, thick chest at the front. Last spread the chest pops out really big in small waist, man. It's you're hoping that shit just comes together, man.
I know. Good legs, good calves.
Yeah, not missing nothing.
So the reason I'm in this room, I would normally be in the studio with the headphones on. The laptop decided to update itself, and it was like 8%. So I thought, oh, I'm going to miss the whole thing. So I'll come in the office. Wonderful. So I'm completely wiped out from the Wesley tour, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I can imagine, man. That's a lot.
It was so good. It was so good. It was. We did.
Dude, he looked awesome, man.
He went home bigger as well. That's how well we fed him. Seriously, Lauren was up till 12:30 on her birthday cooking his food for the next day, and then we basically collaborated with like prep food companies and people just helped us, and we managed to like literally get enough food for him right to the end of the tour, all 8 days. So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, we went out, and obviously most of the hosts would take us out for nice meals and stuff, and yeah, it was brilliant. It went so well, so well. I'm so happy. I want to do another one. I think if he wins the Olympia, I'll definitely do a post-Olympia one with him.
Oh, dude, he was so engaging, just super engaged with everybody.
Brilliant.
Just talking like just a normal, you know what I mean, conversation.
Everyone loved him. He made such a good impression, and his seminars was he's really good at them. He's a very good speaker. On the final day, I put my hand up and I said, "Wesley, have you ever done have you ever had acting lessons or public speaking lessons?" He says, "No." I was like, "Wow!" I said, "Because you're really a natural at this." I said, "He could retire from bodybuilding in a couple of years and just become, like a motivational or just because I learned so much. He's so knowledgeable about diet and nutrition and training and." Like he really, really is. Like he's a bit of a nerd with everything, He's so interesting, so engaging to speak to. So
awesome.
Yeah, it was a real success. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
There's one of the promoters ringing there. One of the guys.
Let's do the outside.
Oh, that's small on the screen too. Jeez. Yeah, guys. I thought there'd be a stream. My bad.
All right, mate. It's all right.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is leading me not to want to do the finals watch party.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be like this, I'm certainly not gonna bother you, Giles. It's gonna be like 3 a.m. for you anyway.
Ron, if the promoters aren't going to do it, then don't bother.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm a little disappointed.
You've got to have something to work with, mate. Because otherwise, it's not worth you putting your time and energy into. Because we're all showing up, with good faith to try and promote the shows and promote the athletes. But if they're not going to do a basic live stream, I mean, even that one show in Europe, they had an iPad on a fixed thing. I mean, that was at least something that we could watch.
Yeah.
This is they've literally just gone, we can't be bothered to do a live stream. So if they're not being bothered and they can't set that up, because this is like something everyone expects now, because most people don't go to shows. They want to watch live streams,
Yeah. Let's see, how much bigger does that make it? It makes it like marginally bigger when I do full screen. Marginally. Yeah, so this is what you sent me. This was the first call out. Well, that's hard to say. I'm gonna have to. So it looks like it was Eddie Budesheim, Eddie Bracamontes, Tim Budesheim, Tonio Burton. Who's next to him? Looks like Sam Pearce. So it looks like they got Budesheim and Tonio in the middle.
Yeah. No, I think this is numerical.
Oh, that was just the one they brought them out.
Oh, the first guy.
My bad. I got all excited there for Tim Budesheim. I thought he could have done better in New York.
Yeah.
I did too, man. He's got a rugged, big physique. Just a big, thick dude. You know what I mean?
But he's never nailed his condition like when I saw him when he turned pro at that 2017 San Marino. I mean, he's bigger now, but I don't know whether he's necessarily so much better. His legs are grown, but I mean, he's very good. But I when I see the high resolution stuff, I'd hope he's turning up sharper here than in New York.
So there's Joseph Keaton, Dorian Haywood. Who's that next to him? A big dude.
Who's that? Is Dorian?
Yeah, this is probably second. It's like it's supposed to be a second call out, I'm guessing.
Tim?
Yeah.
Sam Pearce.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So this is the call out. It's probably like second call out.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Who's on the far left? Is that Leo Seung Chul and then Eddie Bracamontes?
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to use this guy's stream, but I couldn't. Usually there's like a little volume icon somewhere where you can hit and turn off the damn volume.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it because if you can hear the music, they'll take your video down for copyright anyway.
Yeah.
You get copyright violations. That's why people don't understand why you can't hear the music. Why'd you put all this crappy generic music over it? Because they're gonna stop your video. They're gonna take your video off. Boy. Muscle Discord's having the same problems we are. Man, I just want to see who's gonna win. That's all.
Jeez.
Let's go back to I'm gonna look at Muscle Contest. Yeah, why isn't Muscle Contest got anything?
I don't know, man. Like,
doggone it, Tamara. Yeah, they haven't put up a new. Yeah, he's back to this guy. What's it say? Promotion blame it's embarrassing for him. That's what he used to be. He's gonna be watching. Nguyen's gonna be watching the Celtics. He says.
Yeah, no way. Congratulations, Ron.
Yeah. Wow. Rider for Life has been stopped streaming as well.
He just done it. It's screw it, man. Wow.
Old school. Wow. Pathetic show coverage for 2024. Just mute the browser. If I mute the browser, I think that's going to mute me, isn't it? Well,
that sounds complicated, too. I don't
mute the browser. How do you mute the browser?
I have no clue.
What you guys know? Computer experts out there?
Browser.
I mean,
shut it down.
When you need her.
Yeah, well, sometimes she would get frustrated because she knows what to do, but she can't like explain it to me because I'm like, oh, where's that button? Where's that? You know.
Oh no, I can't.
You seen? Did you see that update of Belarus?
Yes.
No. How's he looking?
Where's he competing?
He's going up against Bonac and Krizo at Impro in 3 weeks.
Wow.
So
that's gonna be a show, bro.
That show. I mean, they've asked me to do live stream, and I haven't confirmed yet, but because Lauren's going to be like 2 or 3 weeks out, so I said give that one a miss. But I know AJ's going to be there, so I'm just wondering if I can get if AJ wants to do the live stream with me, I'll do it with him.
Huh.
Because
Good lineup.
it's too much it's too much with one person. I mean, ideally you're better off having 3 people. But if there's me and AJ, I mean AJ's energy is incredible. So he's a machine, that guy. So I mean,
You're right.
I was like, in Hungary we did 12.25 hours, but when in the break I went outside, I was lying on the grass. I was completely wiped out. I was so tired. I didn't feel well at all.
It's a long day.
Yeah, and
it's a long day to be on.
Yeah. They picked us up at 7:30. The show finished at 9:15 at night. It was, it's hard. But we did it. Sweden was 9 hours the first day, 9.5 hours the second day. But that's when there's 3 of us. You can take when there's 3 of you can take a break.
Right, exactly. Even still, man. That's just.
It's rough.
That's a rough day.
Long day. So, I start back training today because I haven't trained in a couple of weeks because I was in Hungary. I came back, had 1 day, and then I drove up to Glasgow, literally freaking a mile to go pick Wesley up. And he brought his wife and his videographer. And do you know what? It was so much fun. It was the
Olympia used some of your coverage too. You see that on their some of your the video you posted. Olympia used some of those.
They collabed on every single post every single day, pretty much.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I got him in the studio. I did a podcast with him as well, and I got that up that night on the Olympia channel. So that I fulfill my obligations to them to give them content from it. So and in return they support me. It's reciprocal, it works for everyone. And
that worked out really good, man.
Yeah, it was a success. I worked with 2 new places as well, the one in Glasgow and one called Ripped Gym in Basildon, which was my God, these gyms are incredible. Some of these gyms in the UK, I didn't realize how many good gyms we've got in the UK.
Wow.
The Rip Gym, I was like, oh my God, this place is so busy. And he went, it's like this from 6 in the morning till 10 at night every day.
Jeez.
And it was kind of out of the way. It was like on the outskirts of town somewhere, and the gym was just heaving. I was like, oh, this is too busy for me.
I can't do busy like that either, Giles. I can't. All the hustle and bustle. No, I can't. It's just too much. Too much for me.
But good atmosphere as well. Good people.
And
the
atmosphere helps, bro.
Sorry.
The atmosphere makes a huge difference too, though.
Yeah, and the weather was good, and then we had a half day. We had till we didn't have to leave till 3:00 on the one day, so we went sightseeing in London. So we went to Big Ben, walked over Tower Bridge, Buckingham Palace, and what was the other one? Oh, the London Eye. We went to, basically did all 3 in about 2 or 3 hours. We did about 15,000 steps as well. They told me.
The pictures came out good though.
Sorry.
The pictures of Wesley came out really good. The twist and back shot, phenomenal.
I got loads I've not even used yet.
Ugh.
Okay, well, here we got Stu. Who's that next to him? I can only tell Stu because of the hair.
Yeah, right?
Is that Nguyen on the left? Try to see that in the middle. Joe Kveton on the right.
Oh, he looks Seung Chul.
Is that who it is?
Yeah. I recognize his abs.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. So this is for maybe what?
I don't know. I can't believe Stu's not in the running to win this, but we're seeing it from all that.
I think it's the 2nd through 5th. Oh no, maybe
third through 5th.
Do you think Tim's 2nd?
It looks like they were comparing him and Tonio.
Yeah.
Or unless wasn't that when they just came out in groups though? That was alphabetical.
I bet this is 3rd through 6th.
Yeah, there's going to be a good amount of call-outs because there's 23 guys. It's a good turnout for the Open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huge.
Well, we remember Night of Champions used to have 45 guys in it.
It's deep. Rows and rows deep.
I think they might have hit 50 one year.
Wow.
But yeah.
That's insane.
But there was no 202 or anything, 212, nothing. So everybody was just, you'd have like Kenny Jones up there. Who's the guy from Canada? Who's that guy from Canada that showed up year after year that was horrible?
Jocelyn Pelletier.
Yes.
Just looked like a regular middle-aged guy from your gym that just walked onto a bodybuilding stage.
Some dude, man.
He just shut up. Do you know when he turned pro?
It's 1974 or something.
1976.
Jeez, yeah.
Oh my God.
It was a very good year.
I was 3 years old, Giles.
I mean,
Holy shit.
at the time of the movie Pumping Iron, 1975, I think there were less than 10 pro bodybuilders in the world.
Wow.
10. There was 10 to 15 total. That was it.
Robbie and Albert Beckles were in that movie, and it's an '88 Olympia.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's just craziness.
And there was, back then, that was the only pro show. There was no other. Okay, so here we go. Tonio, Kystian Wolski. Wow, that's hard to say.
Okay. Damn.
Who's that on the left? Is that Wolski?
Pablo.
That's who?
The one to the left of Tonio is Pablo Lopez, the guy from Spain I was telling you about.
Okay.
Oh.
I saw him a couple of years ago, and he was, I think he made top 6. I think it's the one that Nathan won, and he's getting good call-outs. He's really, and there's Emir Omeragic. And then you've got,
I love that dude's physique, man.
And then you've got Kystian Wolski.
Yeah. Okay. Good call. Yeah. Pablo wasn't even on my radar, but he's really good.
Yeah. He's been called out every time. Yeah. He's really, so you got Pablo, Tonio, Emir, and Kystian Wolski.
So I'm assuming this is top 4.
Yeah.
Because we must have missed a few
Good
call-outs with all these streams dropping. This might be the last call-out.
Yeah. That's top 4.
Goon said, Chris Griffin, the live streamers are being beaten by Two Bros Security. Now, I don't think Two Bros Security went all the way from UK to Anaheim, California. So he's being silly.
Yes.
Zigzag Rambo says, I just asked the promoters at the front desk. They went in a different direction with the content. No live streams today for Muscle Contest. Damn it, dudes. Because they kill the content on Instagram, Muscle Contest.
That's insanity, man.
I just took Muscular Development Instagram off my Instagram a couple months ago, but I used to get notifications day and night. Muscle Contest just made a post. Muscle Contest made a post.
What?
It was like all day and night. They were always posting.
Wow. Emir looks good. I think he's only was he 24? 24?
Jeez, he's a kid.
Zigzag Rambo is.
Well, he took second to Angel Calderon in the Big Man weekend in November 21. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Think he win? You think he beat Tonio here?
No. Pablo's looking good. I think Tonio's going to win this, but I wouldn't be shocked if Pablo gets second.
No, he looks like a second placer to me. He looks
Tonio's so full.
Emir's got a thicker midsection. I didn't realize his waist is a little bit on the wider side. Emir Omeragic.
Tell you what, I'll give you my placings. Tonio first, Pablo second, Kystian Wolski third, and then I'll go Emir Omeragic fourth.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then Stu fifth, sixth.
Maybe.
I don't know why. I wish I could get a better look at Stu to see why he's not even in this top group here. The top. Why isn't he up there with these guys?
Yeah.
Tonio's chest and delts are just so bubbly.
He's good, isn't he? He is really good.
Damn.
His back shots though, they're almost too good for the rest of his physique.
Jesus. It's just from the calves up to the traps, man.
He's looking very Kai Green. Didn't he look like Kai Green?
Yeah.
God, he's really same sort of shaped bloody back and glutes, and I mean he's on his way, isn't he? He's on his way.
Regan should have done this show, says Goon. What the hell is Regan doing anyway?
He's taking a year off. He's having a kid.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah.
It was at 3 p.m. Yeah, if there's no live stream, I don't do you guys think it's worth doing the finals? Be honest.
It's up to you, bro. It's up to you, man.
Giles, you're going to bed. I'm not keeping you up at that hour.
I mean, if you want, Giles, if you want to, man. I'm here. No worries.
No, I know. I know you are. I'm just. This is really upsetting. Now what? Now what the hell are they showing? They're
probably hiding. Somebody probably like caught them.
It's Tamara.
They got busted.
Ooh, it's over. Tamara fell has a lot of explaining to do. That dude left. Tony looks insane. It's back to Milos. So this is Muscle Discord. I'm stealing his YouTube stream. He's stealing Milos Carp 87's live stream on Instagram. Is it over?
Same way.
I think so.
This guy doesn't even know he's streaming anymore, I don't think.
No.
Oof. Oh, he's still alive. What happened? Now he's going to try Bodybuilders Without Borders. Oh,
That was a good picture.
yeah. Look like Ron Harris. iPhone picks.
That is a good top. I tell that is a hell of a top 6.
It is very good, isn't it?
The Korean guy Seung Chul looks really good today.
God damn, look at his shoulders.
'Cause I've seen him with no tan, looking
Nothing.
like 4 or 5 weeks out. He looks like he brought it today. Good for him.
Guys, who do you think is going to be second? Do you think Kystian Wolski or Pablo Lopez?
I like this Pablo guy from what I'm seeing.
Pablo too, yeah.
I think Emir 4th, or do you think Emir 3rd?
I like Emir 3rd. I just like his physique though, bro. I'm very impressed with that kid's physique.
Yeah.
So I may be a little biased, but the condition Giles is just, he looks fuller than he was last week, and it looks good on him. You know, the structure's a little wonky. It's not the best structure, right? So, but that may hurt him. But like, for someone at that age,
I'm just globes of inflammation and oil. How can this be rewarded?
I had to put that up there just because globes of inflammation is such a clever phrase.
It does. I mean, the muscle looks unnaturally full, but then the thing is, so does his chest and his back, and he can't be pinning all of it.
No,
like,
maybe a little help, maybe, but
guys, I just think he's got that. I think he's just got that kind of muscle that's just stupidly full. Every single update, every single time I see him pose, he just looks like he's ridiculously full. Yeah, where's Tim? Where's Tim in top 6?
I don't know, Bill Talaf. You might shout out Baba Booey or something if I let you join the live.
That's fucking great.
Baba
This
Booey.
is gonna be like big names not making top 6 here.
I know.
But
I think Pablo was the shock of the show.
Paul says it's worth
And
it.
He's getting a good look too, man. This is a good show for him. Not a lot of big names are here. He's in condition. He's getting a damn good look.
Yeah. But
so he's talking about Wolski, the guy. He's talking about Wolski looks crazy.
But there's a lot of guys here that who are worthy to qualify for the Olympia that they're probably not going to qualify now.
I mean, if it was like the top 3 like it used to be, a lot of these guys would be at the man. But it's just, it sucks, but it's the best of the best, right? And a lot of these guys would like do great at the I would love to see them.
Yeah.
But it's just it's a backlog of just good talent, a lot of young talent coming on, and just still some big established names that have to qualify because of the new rules now.
Yeah, I know. I think they should bring the points thing back. What do you think?
I like it, man. It gives us a couple other guys a chance because listen, from 4th through like 10th at the Olympia, that's stacked, bro, and they all got to win a show to get back to that.
Yeah.
So you want to see John at the Olympia with De La Rosa, but is he going to win Tampa? If Hunter's there again, and John deserves to be. He's got an Olympia physique.
And you've got guys doing multiple, guys getting qualifications and then doing another show.
Yeah.
So
which Giles, man, I don't have a problem with because it's a business. Yeah. But again, you want the best guys at the And listen, what happens if Hunter misses it, or maybe Andrew, or Crizzo? If you're missing a big name, you want all the guys there.
Well, think about the M Pro in 3 weeks. You're going to have Pablo's probably going to jump in because he's going to make top 3. Then you're going to have Bonac, who's looking like good as he's ever looked. Then you've got Crizzo, and then you've got what's his name? Oh,
Bonac, Crizzo.
No, the
Nathan.
I just completely forgot his name. We just brought him up.
Anyway, I want to. Someone has Pablo his whole routine up here.
Milos' guy.
Oh, Barus
Tabani. I mean, there's 3 guys that really deserve to be in the Olympia, but they're all going for the same show. So, and then you've got Nathan Diascu, who's going to be competing soon, who's probably going to win 2 or 3, who might even win all 3 shows that he enters. Then you've got Rubiel, who's then they're going for Dubai. There's going to be a lot of big names going for that. So this year, I predict that there's going to be like half a dozen guys that maybe even like top Olympia guys who aren't going to qualify.
Yeah. And then do those guys just say, hey, let me try to get into the Arnold because now listen, I'm not doing the I got some time to rest. Yeah. Let me get ready for the $500,000 chance. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly. So, but at the end of the day, we want to see the best of the best, don't we?
That's it.
So
this is Pablo up on screen. Somebody take his routine.
I'm not crazy on his back shots.
No,
could be thicker.
I think Kystian Wolski's more complete.
Yeah. That's how we get fooled sometimes, guys. So when we say shows are won from the back, because a lot of times we're drinking all kinds of Kool-Aid until they turn around and they're like, oh, never mind.
Plus, Kystian Wolski got top 5 at the New York Pro, so he's on the radar. He's a talking point.
I'm surprised.
They know his face.
Yeah.
What happened to Stu, man? I'm really wondering what happened to Stu.
He's going to be like 6th or 7th. Him and Tim are going to be like 6th and 7th.
Yeah, but I wonder why. Because what I could see, his condition didn't change much at all, and he beat a bunch of these guys last week.
Yeah. He's going to
you could have had him in 3rd. Mike said, I think we all could have had him in 3rd last week. Over
yeah. Good point. But I think Tonio's gonna take this one quite comfortably.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
And then I'm probably guessing. I think Kystian Wolski will take 2nd. I think Pablo will take 3rd purely by where they were placing him. 4th, Emir Omeragic. 5th, do you think Lee Seung Chul or who else is there?
I like Lee Seung Chul.
Yeah.
And it sucks we can't really see him next to the other guys, right? We saw like just that one shot. Yeah. But you want to? I mean, I would love to see him next to Tonio just to give him a shot, just to give him a chance. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just to give everybody a fair comparison.
Yeah.
So there was Muscle Discord had some of the individuals.
Eddie Bracamontes,
yeah.
He's going to be like 8th or 9th, isn't
he? Wasn't he in that second call out?
Yeah, he's got 8th. Dorian Haywood will be like 9th. And I can't even say that last name. He's probably going to be like 10th.
Indeed.
Eddie's been around for a minute too, man.
Yeah. The thing is, he's like a 270 guy, but I've seen him when he comes down to the late 250s, and he always looks better.
Dug out. His condition's crazy. We said like.
Budesheim didn't get a good look in today, did he? He's not going to be.
No. Well, I don't know how you can miss him though. That kind of size.
But why did he just go do European shows and just save himself all that travel and hassle?
Did he win? Has he ever won a show?
Tim, no, but he's always like top 3 and top 5.
Like last fall, we thought he was going to win one of those shows because I think he was 2nd or 3rd a couple times in
Chicago. And the thing is, I mean, guys, what do you think about the European guys coming over and doing American shows? Do you think that's a wise thing to do, or? I mean, like Lewis Bree from UK. I mean, that was a good move for him coming over. I remember last year he got like 2nd and 3rd. Yeah. Like that was a good move for a European guy to come to America. But what do you think? Do you think they should just stay in Europe with all? I mean, we've got loads of pro shows in Italy, Spain, all over the place. What's your feelings?
I personally, go ahead, man.
No, you go.
No, ahead. I'd love to see those guys over here. If you got the physique to come over and win. But that's a hard trip, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's a hard trip to do. Just to save yourself some money and condition. But I'd love to see Bonac in Tampa. So.
Yeah. I tell you what, Bonac is back, mate. I'm telling you that now. He is back. Wesley said he did a collab video with him and they trained legs. And they were training legs for 3 hours.
Oof.
He said we did every single machine in the gym on legs.
Jeez.
He said Bonac. He said because he's trying to bring his legs up because on the first 7 days of the tour, Wesley trained his legs hard 3 times.
Jesus.
Because they keep saying, bring up your legs. And I'm telling you, he is absolutely caning them. But he said he went and trained with Bonac, and he said ever since he's trained legs with Bonac, he said he now knows how hard you need to train legs for. Like he said, it just blew his mind how anyone could train that hard for that long. He said Bonac is he's coming back with a vengeance, mate.
Damn. You hope so, man. He was with you. He was close, man. Like Bonac's had a good career. Like he doesn't talk about much. But he's had a solid from 202, right? Or 212 to almost winning the Olympia.
2nd at Olympia. He won 2 Arnold Classics.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
That's a damn good career.
Won Boston, didn't he? Won Boston.
Yeah.
Bonac did, yeah. I was there.
It was amazing. He's incredible. When he's on, from 2021, that's when he started to slide. And in 2022, he slid even further. 23 he took off, and I'm telling you, he is back. Even the updates, I'm thinking, okay, everything is looking like Bonac 2 or 3 years ago. So he's really,
he's crazy.
I think he was burning himself out. I think the break, he said, I think that because he's got his new supplement company and he's got his home gym now, and he's got a couple of gyms, and he's got. I think he's really hungry now to kind of get himself back up there. Do you know what I mean? Like his ease. I mean, I could see Borak back up in the top 6 in Olympia. I mean, then I could see him. I could see him easily up in the top 10, but I could see him like say 6 to 8 at Olympia again.
I'd love to see that, man. Just to see, you know what I mean? Just to go with those young kids, man. Just kind of see that he's like an older dude now. You know what I mean? So you root for him.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he's like Wesley said. He said he trains like an absolute maniac.
Wow.
So because I know it's a bit early, but the Olympia I see first and second. I think it's going to be Derek and Hadi for first and second. I can't decide either way. Third and fourth, I think it's going to be between Samson and Nick. Fifth and sixth, I think between Crizzo and Andrew Jack, and then you've got people like Martin, Crizzo, Beruz if you can get there, and
Hunter,
and Bonac, and Hunter. You know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough look this year, man. It's going to be tough.
I think the anabolic chicken will help Samson.
I was asking about that.
I hope that's a good move. I hope it's a good move for him, and he brings out the best version of him, because it doesn't work for everyone, but I hope it works for him.
Someone called Tonio chicken legs? Come on, guys. He doesn't have chicken legs.
He's got chicken talking about his legs are amazing.
Seriously.
His legs are crazy round.
Wow. Why is Tim not in top 3? I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of good guys not in top 3. Beef Stu's probably not top 3.
I don't think he is. Doesn't look like it. Pablo Lopez.
Here we go. Here's a shock of the show.
Yeah, I didn't see him coming. Pablo
Lopez
Munoz from Spain.
Do you think second or third? I think third.
Maybe.
Who do you got second?
Kystian.
Kystian Wolski. Yeah. This guy's back is a liability compared to Wolski.
Wolski's got he's a little bit more complete.
Yeah.
He's slightly better put together. There's more going on, you know. But Pablo, he's only in his. I'm sure he's only in his 20s. I'm sure he's like
really
28. Yeah, I'm sure he was like 25 a couple of years ago. Because I did, like I said, when I did the live stream for Emilio a couple of years ago, he was top 6 in one of Emilio's pro shows. I think it was the one that Nathan won. And I was like, holy shit, keep an eye on this guy. I think he was 8th in one of them, and then he got 6th. He got made top 6. And I was like, this guy is good. I put him in my MD column a couple of times. I really rated him. Because he always thanks me when I always put comments, and I said, I'm keeping an eye on you, mate. Nice tight midsection look. He's good.
The condition, man. It's so good to see these guys coming in condition again.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's full. It's not too full, but it's a good combination of fullness and that hard granite look that like you just like. So
separation.
Much,
when I saw the progress picture, like the only shot I don't like is his readable bicep.
Yes, that's got to come up. You know what I mean?
But squishy. Oh, I remember this guy. I remember asking if he wanted to do an interview, and he says, "No, I don't like doing interviews. I like to keep myself under the radar, sort of thing."
Oh boy!
I was like, wow. What, you don't want to do? I said, well, I want to promote you. I want to get your story out. And he went, "No, I don't like to do interviews." So I was like, "Okay."
Nobody's gonna know who you are.
Exactly.
He's
been close, man.
Any opportunity to get known and get your name and face out there, why would you turn that down?
Yeah, no, that's one of the only times that's ever happened. But I mean, at the end of the day, he could have just ignored me. He came back to me and said, "No, thank you."
Ignoring is the worst.
Some people are just very shy. Maybe his English isn't very good. I don't know. You never know, do you?
No, but like it's publicity. You can promote whatever you want in that article, in the interview. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know who you're gonna reach in that. You maybe get some business opportunities. You never know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, if I was a sponsor and I heard that one of my athletes was turning down interviews, I'd do my nut.
Yeah.
100%.
He's good though. I like him. He's been around for a few years. But
yeah.
I think he's good. Remember the first couple of years, he just wasn't nailing the conditioning. He was never making top 10. Then a couple of years ago, he really started to nail it, and he moved up like 4, 5, 6 spots. You know?
Yeah. The shape. He's got the shapes there. The muscle shapes there. It's just coming in hard. Coming in that position.
I'm assuming anyone that doesn't get what they want here is going to go to Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So was it 2 weeks away?
I tell you what, I've seen a lot of good 212s and classics going into Toronto. Sorry, 212s. Patrick Ture's got a couple of guys that completely blew my mind. You see that 21-year-old?
Oh my God, that kid looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's his pro debut. It's going to be.
Patrick to his feed is. I've had a few holy shit comments on some of his posts because some of the guys he's working with. I mean, I know everyone. You might not look as good on stage, some of them, but I mean, for me, the couple of guys I looked at, that's a good shot. Look at that. Yeah.
Emir.
I like Emir as well. I've interviewed him a couple of times. When we went to Brazil for like a couple of months beforehand and just hid himself in an apartment and trained with Johan Schatz.
Huh.
He just went out to Brazil by himself, and because I interviewed him, he was in like a coffee shop.
Huh.
I really like him. He's a really nice kid. He's very driven and very. I mean, like 22, 23 when I interviewed him. So mature and so focused on what he needs to do. I like him.
Yeah, someone just said legs are not good. Legs, he needs more legs. Yeah, no doubt.
I thought his legs are good.
They're good. They need to be bigger to match that upper body.
Damn. He's so conditioned though, bro. That's just it just stands out. You know what I mean? That shit just stands out.
Is this Brady King?
No, this is Joseph Palacios. Jose Palacios? Wait a minute.
Thick, isn't he?
I like
that
it.
chest is thick.
Wow.
That's just a big dude, all around big dude.
He's good.
Oh yeah. Look at that ham drop.
Really good. I like him. He's got potential. There's a few areas that need tidying up, but I mean
yeah.
I mean, like,
you know. This is just for the individuals. Joseph Palacios from Downey, California.
Yeah, he's got potential, this guy.
And maybe if another week of dieting, another hard week of dieting or two, that would just look absolutely insane.
Yeah. Wow.
His back's thick.
Look at the
He's
back.
not missing really anything, man.
Holy shit. Look at his chest and back.
The delts?
I bet he's a monster in the off-season.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Swole.
He just needs to get with a good coach that will really dial him in. You know, really bring him in nice and crisp and tight, and just basically look at his shape and just chisel a few areas in. And but I mean, as a lump of clay, I mean, he's
that's a good physique, man. I was very impressed with that guy.
JJ Schilling says Justin Compton coaches him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no shit.
Hunter 2.0.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Was he the USA champ a couple years ago? Is that where he won?
Sam Pearce.
This is Sam Pearce from Australia. I don't. Was he bigger before? Am I thinking of somebody else? He was just. I just saw him in New York. I think he was like a third call-out guy there.
The Australians had it rough with the whole COVID thing, but it's nice to see them competing.
Don't let the midsection out of control. I mean, I would say that to everybody. Don't let your midsection get out of control. JJ Schilling.
In good condition, yeah.
Yeah, looks good. He's taller guy. He looks a little taller of a guy.
Yeah. He's about 270, I think, on stage.
Damn.
Oh, he must be taller.
Condition's really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody really off at all yet.
No.
And this is on a shitty quality phone as well. And I mean, everyone looks quite sharp even on that.
Right.
Yeah. Now imagine if you're there, like the quality, right up front there.
Nice. Good, yeah, good physique, yeah. Good.
This was all the individuals he's looking at now from. It's Milos. Not Milos Sarshev, a different Milos posted these.
Hungry.
Thanks, Milos.
Yeah. His arm must be really aching. Oh, Milan Shadek's in this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna say I was talking to Mike Giles earlier about Milan, and this might be as big as he can ever get, unless he really blows out his gut or something.
I don't know. He was so good, but he's just stayed this good for like 7 years now.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
he was top 3 New York Pro. He was 5th. He was top 6 in the 212 Olympia in, was it 2016 or 2017? He was 5th place, I think. And then he moved up to an Open, and he did quite well as an Open. But he's just not changed at all.
No.
Yeah, I remember when he did that move to Open from 212. I was like, okay, a little more size, and I think he'll be right there with these other guys. And I just haven't seen him. I haven't seen him do it yet.
He's very well balanced, but I've seen him better than this as well.
Yeah, Built to Laugh is really disappointed. I am too. And it doesn't, they typically, Muscle Contest typically puts their events on their YouTube channel live. We watched the whole live stream of the Arnold South America. Pretty good quality for free from these guys last month, or 6 weeks ago, however long ago Brazil was. So I was assuming wrongly they were going to do it again. I mean, ass out of you and me. That's what assuming happens.
Even like $20 this would have sold. You know what I mean? You could sell it for $40. Probably people would have bought it.
What are you putting share lyrics up on the live chat, Mike?
Yeah. Chris said something about.
Who's this? Who's this guy?
Oh, this is Ray Short. He is from LaPorte, Texas.
He's a beast.
Oh, I saw him a couple. I think he did Texas Pro a couple years. He's a thick son of a bitch, man.
I think he was. Didn't he make like 5th in that or something?
I think he did. He was crazy peeled. Remember, he was like almost surprised the show.
Yeah, was it that? I want to say it might have been the first year they did the Texas Pro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, the second
I
year.
guess this is a guy that is probably doing a few shows, and this is his first one.
Yeah, Joe.
He should, man.
He needs to sharpen up, doesn't he? I mean, imagine another 3-4 weeks of prep. He's going to look great.
Yeah.
He's big, isn't he?
You don't see guys doing like 3 or 4 shows anymore, man. Maybe because of spending on the sponsors for it or what, but like you just don't see those guys knocking out 3 or 4 shows a season anymore.
I tell you what I think is going to blow minds this year is Nathan Diasha.
Yeah.
Have you seen his updates?
People were doubting you, Giles, on that
It's dumb.
in the comment section.
With what?
The show we did with the Power Hour, not the newest one, it was number 8.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Oh, Nathan's going to get crushed by Hunter." And I'm like, "Oh, we'll see. We'll see."
I don't think so. I'm telling you what, Nathan is. He's been training like Ronnie Coleman for the last like 8 months. I'm telling you, he is, and his legs are a lot bigger. He's just training like now. His biceps are good. He's training like an absolute maniac. Okay, Stu looks good.
Well,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why he wasn't in that first group, the first call out.
He looks a bit blurry, doesn't he?
not as conditioned as he was last week.
Yeah.
See, the quads aren't as, the chest is not as hard.
Yeah.
That's what happened to him last year from New York to Cali. It was only a week apart. Same exact thing. Lost just a little bit from show to show.
It's probably that
some guys get tighter, man. Some guys don't.
Lack of experience, maybe.
Yeah, he's still figuring it out. But, I mean, he's not off by much, but it doesn't take much to knock you out. Once you get up into the top 5, 6 guys, it starts getting close.
Yes.
So you can be off. You wash out just a little. You spill over a little bit, you're done.
The thing with Stu is he's so freaking likable. You're always rooting for him. Do you know what I mean? You're rooting for him extra. And I try not to. It means I'm biased. I try not to be biased towards him, but he's someone I really want to see him do well. Oh, Brent Swanson.
Yeah.
Always shredded. Has he dyed his eyebrows?
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I think that was.
Go on, son. I love Brent.
That's hardcore, man. Look at that.
That's like
I love Brent. He's such a cool guy.
That's WrestleMania right there.
Great to interview.
Dude, that's just hardcore, gnarly muscle. That's just like fish and broccoli condition.
And he's
like that. Just is he?
Type 1.
No shit.
Yeah, because Brent knows he doesn't have the prettiest shape and structure, so he's done everything else he could. He's gotten as big as he could, and he comes in just sliced and diced every time. He's a school teacher full time.
Yeah, I've interviewed him twice, and he's super cool.
I would not have dyed the eyebrows though. I would leave the eyebrows alone. Don't mess with the eyebrows, guys.
Dorian just had hers done today.
Kystian Wolski.
There we go. I think he's second.
Yeah, I think he's.
Wow.
He's very complete. He's a more sassy athlete.
And condition. I think he's sharper than Tonio from what I can see, but Tonio's just got that little bit of that shape and bubbliness. You can be off a little bit and still beat people when you look like that. Flex Wheeler made a career out of doing that.
Yeah.
He turned pro in the UK, and then he was getting top 6 at like 5th or 6th in like 2 or 3 pro shows he did in Europe. So he was off to a good start. And I was like, just needs to get a little bit bigger overall because he's got a really nice. There's plenty going on in this physique. And this year he has put the size on, and now he's top 5 at the New York Pro.
Yeah,
he's great.
Good physique, man.
Nice guy as well.
Good showing for him. He's making a name for him here, you know.
Sorry, what was that, mate?
He's making a name for him coming over here competing.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say, you know, you referenced earlier, should these European guys go to the American shows? If they have a sponsor that's willing to cover all the travel, absolutely.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I probably would argue against spending all your own money to come over here and compete, unless you're fairly certain you're like a Nathan Diasha level where you can beat all these guys' asses. But if Nathan could get over here, oof,
so there's no chance he can get in there, could it? Is it?
Well, I mean, we don't know all the technicalities. We don't know all the details of what's keeping him from traveling here.
Do you know when we went to Florida and they sent him back?
Yeah.
Yes, well, but that doesn't make sense to me. If he was able to leave the UK,
right,
but they wouldn't let him into the US, that's really strange.
What they say? Somebody grassed him up. Apparently.
What's that mean? Grassed up?
Snitched.
Snitched.
Somebody. What was that?
I like that.
That was the rumor that somebody snitched on him and called ahead and said, I forget what it was now. I forget. I'll have to go back and ask him, or maybe because I want to go see Nathan soon, because I'd like to do a Nathan and Stefan tour.
Oh, that'd be great.
Imagine, Boss of Outlaw, and the way he's kind of popping at the moment. Nathan. I mean, imagine those two turning up. Imagine how interesting that seminar would be.
Dude.
He's very, when you hear his interviews, he's very meticulous. Like almost like a, I don't want to say like a Nutty Professor type guy, but he's very like, man, he's a very unique character.
Didn't he say he's Asperger's?
Yes.
Yeah,
And it's just, he's so indeed, it's just crazy hearing him talk about prep and diet. It's a whole different like level of stuff, man.
I like him as well. I spoke to him backstage when he was backstage at the Arnold UK. Samson was literally just about to walk on stage to his routine. I turned up with Ronnie because we were late, and all with Ronnie's kids and everything. And I said to Stefan, Stefan, you're going to work with this guy? And he says, I can't say. Well, I'm guessing they had a conversation, but I'm kind of hoping that Stefan would be working with Samson. But But yeah,
doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like Samson's going to work with anybody but his wife, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's gotten him, and he looked pretty damn great. I mean, we're expecting him.
He looked good at the Old UK. Very good.
Yeah.
Was it I was on Olympia TV a couple weeks ago, and Dexter said categorically he does not believe Samson is physically capable of getting into that crispy condition that we want to see from him. Genetically, his skin is too thick. We're never going to see it.
Bullshit.
I hope that's bullshit.
Hang on. In the flesh, it's weird though, because what I saw on the live stream on the Friday night wasn't what I saw literally sat front row at the show. On the live stream, his side delts were shiny, his lower abs was distended, and that was what I saw on the live stream. And his condition looked like it still needed to be. It still looked like it lacked next to Hadi. But then in the flesh, when he came on stage for the night show, I didn't see that. I didn't notice it once. The lower abs looked very, very tight, and his condition looks. I was like, shit. Is this the first time Samson's really nailed it? Because honestly, his condition looks sensational. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we put Akeem, but Akeem nailed it that time he got top 6 at Olympia.
I hate to.
Brandon Curry got it. Yeah, but listen, I think what those guys can do, and what they did with Brandon Kuwait, and a lot of those guys, they transform bodies, bro. Like they transform guys, right? So we got Samson's genetics locking him away in a foreign land, just training on that equipment, all the goodies there with that genetic, right? Brandon was a different bodybuilder when he went there. He was a different dude.
Neck tattoo.
He just morphed, bro. You know what I mean? So I think Samson's going to look absolutely like a cartoon character.
I think he needs to go all in and just say, look, okay. I don't see how if he's got everyone there on site who see him. I don't understand how his wife being back home. I mean, she's responsible for bringing him to this point. But I think if they want to do this properly, they've got to go all in, because I don't see how it's going to work with her taking good care of his food and maybe his gear or whatever. And then you're either all in or you're not. So I don't really understand how it's going to work. And I'm not even. I hope I don't get into trouble for saying this, but women allowed in the gyms. It's very male.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a culture. It's just their culture.
They're not going to like taking orders from her. They won't. There will be tension there. I'm telling you that now. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and maybe they've worked it out. But I've got a feeling that he's going to go over there and probably end up having to go all in with them, because I think that's the only way that it's really. You got to give it its best chance of success. I think that's. But also, it worked. Look what it did for Brandon Curry. Last place at the 2060 Olympia, first place 2019. Rami was just like like a gym. He worked in the gym.
Yeah.
Normal sized guy, and like 3-4 years later, he's, So
but it's a lonely lifestyle too, Giles. It's lonely there, right? It's if you're 25, 30, like I think Martin would thrive there because he's just a head.
Yeah.
Boom, let's go. But it's it's not the comfort of life of home. So it's not home, right? There's no place like home. So
Nathan D'Asha, he looked his best in 2017 when he was out there.
Yeah, they do. They work their magic, bro.
They do, and it's just Groundhog Day, isn't it? It's just eat, sleep, train.
Yeah. And that's what we want. That's what we always thought about doing as we were coming up, bro. Like that'd be the best lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to go to Venice, eat, sleep, and train. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay at the Marina Pacifica and eat at the Firehouse.
Marina Pacific. Cool.
Sleep for pay, sleep in your car.
Yeah. Life.
Mike just brought up Marina Pacific Hotel was the spot. It was the shabby rundown hotel on the boardwalk. I mean, it was pretty crappy, to be honest with you. But all the rooms had kitchens, and you would have guys staying there from, the European guys would come over for a couple weeks out of the year and stay there. Because it was 1 block from Gold's Venice, 2 blocks from World Gym Venice, Firehouse. Everything was in that area. You could walk there.
That was the holy grail, man. That was like the Mecca. That was like everybody's pilgrimage when you were a kid. You read about that.
I was there every weekend, faithfully.
Dude, that's badass,
man. Soaking it all up. Do it all. Anabolic gay chicken. What? Anabolic gay chicken oxygen. What? Samson wife will be coaching him remotely due to the dogs. Yeah, I didn't think she was. That was my big misunderstanding. I thought she was going with him, but she's probably not going with him. She's probably staying behind.
She's not.
Yeah, I mean, who's going to watch the house? You're going to have a house sitter or something? Who's going to take care of that dog's like a 200-pound dog?
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't see how it works. I just think just go all in. Just say, okay, let's just give it a go. Let's just do this for the Olympia. And I mean, Samson's reasoning that he says that she knows my body best, but
right.
Just I don't know. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong on this, because we want to. I mean, imagine if we saw like a version of Samson that was just like, holy shit. And I mean, the thing is, you don't know. It might not work. It might not be for him. Like Regan, it didn't work for Regan. He didn't like it.
Right.
No.
But
too, Samson's older too, and the career isn't going to be another 10 years, right? So his window, bro, is just choose. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to make the most out of it, because he's done very well for himself for the future, right? Just financially, with the wins and the bonuses and the travel. So, and he's not living like Sean Ray or Flex Wheeler buying Lamborghinis and Bentleys and just what I'm saying. So
he has.
Well, yeah. Well,
he bought a Mercedes McLaren.
Yeah, okay. But it's just when you're 38, bro. It's just, and a pro bodybuilder, the reality of, hey, I'm not gonna be doing this to 48. So hopefully just get what you can now. Go out there, do your thing, try it, morph. But those guys those guys come in big. They make their guys big and full. Like Ramy was always big. You know what I mean? And Brandon's been super full. So. You kind of got to hope they just focus on condition, hardness, and just that freak factor.
Samson's swing for the fence. Well, guys, I think I want to wrap this up so we can. Giles, I don't expect you to come back for the finals. It's getting late over there. I got to take this guy off the screen. That's Muscle Discord. Can't remember his name. I'm so sorry, Muscle Discord. But I keep saying the name of your channel, so you can't get too mad at me.
There you go.
Man. Oh God! Are there someone making Holocaust jokes? How dare you? Oh, dude, no, not cool. Anyway, so guys, we'll be back in an hour and 20 minutes for the finals. Giles, you don't have to. If you really want to stay up, Giles, you know I love you. I'd love to have you, but it's you need your no, don't do it, man. That Wesley, this guy was off touring Wesley Vissers around UK.
Honestly, mate, I have been like I couldn't get off the sofa last couple of days.
Go to bed, man. Go to bed.
Yeah,
Mike,
sleep, bro.
get some food, Mike.
3 days.
Yes.
We're back for 1 day, and then we literally driven the whole of the UK like in 8 days, and they were back to back. There was non-stop. Because they said, next time we do another one, we've got to have a day break. And I went, yeah, well, you did say you'd do them back to back. You wanted to do them back to back. So that's what I arranged for it. Because he said, I'll do more. I'll do 10. I'm like, no, 8 days.
That's awesome.
I did 8 days with Phil, and I couldn't even. That was the only time I ever missed my deadline for the MD, my MD column. Because I said, I can't do it. I physically cannot do it. I can't function.
Oh, they're running 3 hours. They're running late, guys, Mike. So Cameron just told everyone in the audience they're going to start at 3 p.m. Pacific, which is 6 p.m. our time.
Okay, that's cool.
So, make sure get your food ready. All right, so thank you, Giles. Yes. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody.
Of course, bro.
So we'll be back at 6 p.m. Eastern, guys. 6 p.m. for the finals. There'll just be 10 routines, a confirmation round, and we'll see if Tonio gets his Olympia qualification today. Looking like he will.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to. Have you watched Kin?
What's that?
Netflix.
Kim, K-I-M?
K-I-N. It's about Irish drug dealers.
No.
Honestly, you know the guy who plays Daredevil? Charlie Cox, is it? Charlie Cox?
I don't watch all them.
The TV series, the Daredevil TV series.
I'm aware of it, but I've never seen it.
It's amazing with Punisher and he's in it because he plays one of the family. They're called the Kinsellers or something. This family, and and there's a lot of famous actors. There was one of the guys out of Batman who's in it. He's the Frank he plays. But it was on BBC on our terrestrial TV a few weeks ago, and everyone was talking about it in season 2, and then season 1's just gone onto Netflix. So I've started watching it, and I tell you what, get it watched. It's fantastic.
Is it?
It's like the Escobars of Dublin, but it's
I'm in.
It's get it watched because if you liked Narcos, you'll like this.
Oh yeah, I love Narcos, bro. That was my favorite.
K-I-N. Find it on Netflix. Find it on Netflix and get it watched.
Wrote it down. K-I-N.
I can remember that. Kinspiracy, Mama Kin. All right, guys, thank you so much. Me and Mike will be back. So join us in a couple hours back here. We'll be stealing streams from all over the place.
When you gas for dealer, hang on.
Okay, you do gas? Oh wow, what is that? That's sweet.
They always look after me with clothing, so always keep me stop me looking like a hobo in the gym.
So thank you, Giles Tiger Thomas. Check out our Power Hour preview we did this couple days ago to see how accurate we were. Big Mike Cox, thank you, over in Tampa, Florida area. Probably gonna have a hurricane or something in the next few days, I imagine.
Yeah, 95 degrees today.
All right, guys. So we'll be back in a little while with the finals from California Pro. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Boop.